Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with our day one patch review. What a freaking crazy patch it has been. We have surprise buffs like swipe. We're gonna go over it. We don't even know if it's sticking around. We'll talk about it. There was like some of the craziest game-breaking bugs in WoW that have already thankfully been fixed, but it was just ridiculous. We had a Battlegrounds update, nerfs, buffs go live. I'll give a general meta update. It's way too early to assess anything, but I did play Battlegrounds, Standard, Wild, and Arena, did it all, and yeah, we got a lot of stuff to cover in this day one patch review. And if you enjoy the content on the channel, if you like ever earn your subscription, please hit that sub button down below. Give the video a like, it helps us out a ton. And we'll talk about the giveaway stuff that is still not happening because there's like no stuff to buy. Like, what the heck? Anyways, we'll talk about that when we get to the shop. But like, yeah, there's nothing to pre-order for Caverns of Time. There's nothing there yet. It's just really weird. But yes, we had surprise buffs. Probably the biggest thing to come out of, you know, the regular balance patch, the BG stuff, was there's cards in the game that just loaded in buffed. And it was first noted, I had it put to my attention that swipe is 3 mana now, which is pretty kind of cool. Card hasn't seen played a long time. Pretty good with Malagos and stuff like that. But it wasn't just that card. People discovered some more stuff. Firelands Portal, which is in standard right now. So a standard card, Firelands Portal, now 6 mana, and summons a random 6-cost minion. It's currently like that, at least as of recording right now, and a hotfix went live tonight already. They didn't change that, so that's pretty crazy. But there's a couple more wild cards as well. Timberwolf goes from a 1/1 to a 1/2, because why not? It's actually still running like the Beast Hunter decks in Wild after all these days, or all these years. It's been years of Hearthstone, okay? And yeah, it's still there, but there was a couple more. We had Jinyu, a Water Speaker, go to a 4/6. It used to be a 3/6, as well as Glavezuka, give +2 attack instead of +1. So are these cards coming to the core set next year and they accidentally like leaked some buffs or something? I have no idea, but it is really weird to make note of it. And we did get one dev response from Nick Deck Tech Weiss. I can't say if these will stay or not. I don't know, but just wanted to say that undocumented changes weren't intended to be secret, and don't get too attached to them yet, just in case. The team is aware of it and looking into it. And Engine here, while content creator, said, not gonna lie, they're pretty cool. It would be nice to stay if they stayed. I feel like most people were totally fine with that. But there was one other buff that was a little bit terrifying. That definitely wasn't intent. To Beneath the Grounds, I tweeted here, Beneath the Grounds just became the best card in Hearthstone, and you might be wondering why. All it does is shuffle 3 Nerubians into your opponent's deck. Sure, it turns off Highlander decks, but what's so scary about that? Well, turns out the Nerubian was the one that they used for a Nubarak, the buffed legendary for Rogue. So you would just get that Nerubian from your opponent's deck, and it dies, you get, yeah, an Anubarak very early on. You can get multiple of them. Kind of hard to remove, kind of game breaking. And Matt London, who's in charge of the whole Caverns of Time event, was quite like, oh my god, what just happened? But thankfully, this has already been patched and addressed, as there were some pretty crazy bugs. Well, as there were, a hotfix went out already, because there were some pretty big bugs with patch 27.2. They fixed a bug where Promotion, the Paladin buff card, would be able to target any minion, not just Silverhand recruits. They fixed a bug where Hedge Maze, Shallow Grave, and basically any card or spell that could target a Death Rattle minion wasn't working. Like, I have a screenshot from a viewer here of their Shallow Grave, literally wouldn't work. It was a dead card, but that has since been fixed. I could confirm that it worked for me as I played throughout the night, and they fixed the bug with the Nerubian, so you don't summon a Nubarak. That would be too buggy. So shout out to the patch notes out there. So yeah, crazy bugs, but the undocumented buffs are kind of cool. Like, I think they're all fine. I'd be okay with them. The way the game is evolving, more power, right? Let me know what you guys think about those, and we'll see if they stick around. As of recording this, they are still there. But there was also some really cool content that loaded into the game, and I just want you guys to brace yourself for the greatest diamond card I have ever seen. I might just make a short out of this diamond card. It is so good. Murazond, Thief of Time. This is the diamond card we'll be able to purchase, probably for some ridiculously stupid expensive amount, but this will be purchasable when Caverns of Time goes live. It does say purchasable in the shop, so whether it'll come with signatures like we've seen with like Helia and Agrimart, that's my guess. And there's all those signatures for Classic and all that now, I would imagine, but my God, what a freaking rad diamond card. But there's also more than that. We also had undocumented Acolyte of Pain getting a signature looking completely different than what we're accustomed to. Apparently it's similar to its Warcraft's artwork. I don't know. As you guys hear me pronounce Warcraft names, you know I'm not super knowledgeable at that. But also, N'Zoth's First Mate is getting a signature. Both of these cards will be acquirable at a future date in an event, so they'll be free. Nothing to get too worried about in terms of like having to buy even more signatures if you're into that. But yeah, they look cool, and I'm always down for more free signatures, so that is another thing to look forward to. And one thing I was quite some contention about with dust refunds, by the way, type in refund in your collection to look for your refunded cards and all of that. Thaddeus, the diamond version, had absolutely no dust refund. There's no way to disenchant it, so I did ask about it. I said, you know, Drekthar, back in the day, I think we got like 3,000 gold because that was purchasable directly. Like you bought it just for that diamond card and it got nerfed. Thaddeus, on the other hand, came with the golden mini set as like a bonus. They didn't up the price of the golden mini set when they started adding these bundled diamond cards. They were just on top of it, but I was hoping maybe we get some dust. And unfortunately, we got the news from Ridiculous Hat, no additional compensation. In this case, since the diamond was a bonus inclusion as part of the golden mini set, players will be able to dust the copy for 3,200 dust, or the golden copy for 3,200 dust, and keep the diamond. By the way, which I did do that. I don't have the golden anymore because the diamond, yeah, pretty superior. The situation is pretty different from Drekthar, which was a directly purchased single card that had a different resolution based on the context of the purchase options. And I'd expect that context to be relevant in future circumstances too. So basically saying, if you buy a diamond directly, like say example, Agrimar or Helia, there'll be some kind of compensation for that. Whereas this was basically a throw in bonus with the golden mini set, and Drekthar, which was bought again for like 3,000 gold or whatever it was. I can't remember what it was. You bought it on its own, and Drekthar itself was a free card in the game, so you just bought it for that cosmetic. So would I have loved to see some dust given for my Thaddeus? Yeah, I think it would have been great, but overall, if you're already buying a golden mini set, you're kind of wailing it out already, and you can just disenchant the golden one. It is what it is. I don't love it, but I see their point of view. But would it really hurt them to give a bit more dust? I really don't think so. I only played like a game of the Battlegrounds update, by the way. Seems super crazy, seems super fun, seems like I feel like the streamers are going to get mad very quickly at how crazy the anomalies are, but I do recommend checking out. I had fun in the brief amount of time I played, and the shop did see an update, but again, no pre-order for Caverns of Time. We don't know if there'll be a way of acquiring the cards in any easy way other than buying the packs, which is going to be kind of annoying rather than getting it like a mini set. We don't know the details. It has not been said, so I can't really do a giveaway on gifting stuff yet. All we know is battle ready decks are coming, and those are such garbage value. I'd rather give away something better, so we'll wait and see. I will do a giveaway for Caverns of Time, but not until I know what I can actually give you guys that would be worth your damn time, right? It's really weird how there's been so little promotion, like just a blog post, no reveals, and like no expansion logo. It's bizarre, and no pre-orders, but there are some new stuff in the shop. There's 2 giant whale bundles, golden standard bundle, mini golden standard bundle. Only buy that if you're signature hunting and you have way too much money to burn, and even I'm passing on those because I have all the signatures at the moment, and they're not going to help me with those wild Caverns of Time signatures. But we do have 2 new portraits in the shop. We have the Thorim bundle, which costs $15 UST, 1875 Canadian, 1,500 runestones. It is a Shaman premium portrait, so I believe it has an animated portrait and new voice lines for the base emote. I don't see anything about a new hero power, enemy hero power. You'll see in the animation anyways, but you get the card back, and this is what he sounds and looks like.
Thorim versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer, behold, The power of the storms and despair! Hail there! You do well in my arena. I am indebted to you. It cannot be. A small mistake. My vengeance is thunder! Breaking news! To me, Chromir!
Welcome to Gadgetan!
I am sorry. Irritating little gnat!
And there's also Omen chain bundle. I think this portrait looks super rad. It's a cheaper one, $10 USD, 1,000 runestones, more the basic portrait though. And he sounds, or they sound, I don't know, there's multiple of them, and they sound and look like this.
Omen versus Illidan.
This ends now! These chains
Cannot hold me.
Greetings.
Hello there.
You fight like
One possessed.
you've earned
My gratitude.
unexpected.
Unprecedented.
Mistakes.
Are like shackles.
I will tear you.
Into.
Eternity. Regretted. Enough.
No more.
And there's also 2 returning portraits in case you missed out on them. Fell Firework Arana is available for 1,000 gold only. Again, you can't buy them. And Flame Shot Sylvanas, 1,000 gold. If you're looking at buying them, you got some gold saved up, you can get those. So really crazy patch day. Meta-wise, I haven't even touched on the meta, which is fastly evolving. Warrior no longer in dead last. Control Warrior does seem viable. In Wild, I was winning with even Arena Warrior from Martian Boo's deck. Really cool. We'll highlight the best decks tomorrow that are really highlighted. I still think Hunter is by far the best class though. It really feels absolutely nuts. But overall, we'll have some new decks to recommend for Standard and Wild tomorrow. So look out for that. And yeah, tons of news, tons of stuff to go over. We'll also start like rating the Caverns of Time. We got to do a tier list of some sort. Maybe we'll do all the cards. I don't know. Let me know what you want to see tier list wise from Caverns of Time. We'll do that in the next few days. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.